Over the weekend, a man got busted for allegedly impersonating an officer at a racing event in the Memorial area. Investigators say Sean Arnold had everything from a uniform shirt to a badge and a body camera. The Harris County Sheriff's Office is now looking for more people he may have victimized. But this story has a lot of us wondering, if we see flashing lights, how do we know who's really pulling us over?
Right. So we have Denise Middleton here with Fort Bend County Sheriff Eric Fagan to kind of give us some tips, because we don't want to break the law, but we also don't want to get scammed.
Yeah, you know, it's very concerning because it is illegal and someone could commit other crimes while impersonating a police officer. So, Sheriff, how common is this and what's the penalty if caught?
The sad thing is, it is common. The penalty for this is a third-degree felony, a $10,000 fine. But it's things to look for if something like that were to happen to you. One is to do this. If a vehicle is following you and they put on their lights, pay attention to the lights. Police officers' lights are usually red and blue. If you see yellow, green, most likely that's not an officer.
Now, in this recent story that we mentioned, this guy had a uniform, badge, body camera. I mean, how easy is it for someone to access that, and how are you able to tell real from the fake?
Well, if you go on Google, you can buy these things, but they're not legit. They, like for Halloween costumes and things like that. So you need to pay closely attention. So what you do is this. Like I said, have your flashing lights on when you get pulled over. Most officers know if you turn on your flashing lights that you're not trying to get away. Go to a well-lit area where there's a lot of people. If that person is an impersonator, he don't want to be seen by the public. It usually will drive away. But if they come up to your car, crack your window just enough where you can speak. Pay attention to the badge. Is that badge metal or plastic? Most police officers have radios. Impersonators a lot of times don't. He happened to have one, but a lot of them don't. So pay attention to these types of things. Most officers in unmarked vehicles will not pull over somebody for a moving violation. It has to be another crime committed for them to do it, and have to have prior supervisor's permission also to do it.
Right, because we were talking about undercover officers as well. They're not going to pull you over at all, right?
No, no, they will not pull you over, especially for a traffic violation, something like that. They will call for a marked unit to do so. But the main thing is to pay attention. Go to a well-lit area where very populated. Like I said, most impersonators don't want to be seen. They most likely will drive right past you once you do that.
And real quick, are there any other questions that we should ask in those situations?
Yes. Know where you are. Ask what agency you work for. Ask for a number. You have the right to be on your phone to call dispatch. The main thing, if you have the knowledge that that impersonator won't have about the area you live in, ask questions. If he's an officer, he should know that area.
All right, good to know, Sheriff Fagan. Thanks so much for the advice. We appreciate it.